day, family. Welcome back to Behind the Veil podcast. And this is where you have to be. For everyone that is joining us for the very first time, welcome to the family. And today I have another special guest. As you can see already, such beautiful, beautiful girls in my podcast. And today she's going to introduce herself as we are going to go straight to it.
Hi guys, my name is Angelina and I am the firstborn daughter of this house. And yes, I'm in my almost late 20s, or mid 20s. I am a district prosecutor.
And what do you do at church?
Oh, I'm also a Sunday school teacher at church. Number one. I'm a Sunday school teacher at church. And then after that, I'm a prosecutor.
Oh, that's really nice.
Yeah.
So guys, as you've already seen on the title of the YouTube channel, so you saw that we're going to be speaking more about purpose. We're going to be speaking more about mental health. We're going to be speaking a lot more about everything that you guys have been waiting for. So you guys should just buckle up and just listen to Angie, as she's going to be saying a lot more of lessons that she always tells me. I can't wait for her to share them with you. Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
All right. So we can just start with a little bit of icebreaker.
Okay.
All right. Just tell people how your week was, or what was your highlight of the week, or if not there, then just tell people what are the songs that you listened to throughout this week, and what is your favorite song.
Oh, okay. My week was great. Cause I feel like my week is always great because I love my job.
Ooh.
I'm like a person who dreads going on leave. I don't really like it. I enjoy being at work.
Guys,
being at work, guys.
Study for what you want. That's a lesson.
I enjoy being at work. So yeah, I'm always like hyped when the week starts. Sometimes I'll be like feeling tired, but the moment I like get up and everything and get going, I'm like, great. So my week always really goes good.
Yeah.
Yeah. And my favorite song this week, I'll say it's Monday Morning Faith. I've been loving that song for the past month, I think, because I did tell you. I've been like listening to that song over and over and over again. But Monday Morning Faith, as well as It Is Well, the one from Bethel.
Bethel Worship?
Bethel Music.
Bethel Music,
Bethel Music, yeah. Those are the two songs that I always... Monday Morning Faith is the song I start my week with that song. It's just like, it's very beautiful.
That's beautiful. I also love Monday Morning Faith. When she told me about it, I was like, oh, I also know the song. So that song is beautiful. Guys, go and check it out. So now we're going to go straight to it, speaking about you. So the first question that I can ask you, that probably many people are going to be asking you as well, maybe that grabbed people's attention, is you being a prosecutor, right?
Yeah.
So my question to you is, what sparked your desire to become a prosecutor, and how did you know that this is your purpose from God?
I wouldn't say I really knew, but as a kid, when you are in school, actually, especially primary school, you get asked, what do you want to be when you grow up? So my answer has consistently, since I was a kid, been lawyer. I've always had this thing of like, I want to be a lawyer. And at that time, I think I only thought what lawyers are is what we see on TV and stuff, but there's like a very broad spectrum in the legal system of what you can be. So I did kind of like get, sometimes you lose yourself when you go to high school and you start thinking the teachers are telling you, no, this is the career that makes money. And then you change your mind, you're like, okay, I want to be an actual scientist.
That's true.
But when I did finish high school, I did take a gap year. And then after that, I was like, you know what? I need to go back to my basics. And that is me just, okay, let me go do my LLB. And that's what I did. And I've stuck on it since. And I'm so glad I did do it, because the legal system, as I'm saying, there's like so many different jobs in it. And I found myself, and I didn't know there was such a thing as like how you apply to be a prosecutor.
Yeah.
I just thought I was gonna finish my degree, I'll do my articles and write my bar exams, and then I'll get admitted as an attorney. But that was not the journey for me. On my final year, I applied to the NPA aspirant program as a student. I applied as a student on my final semester, because they allow you to apply even if you're on your final semester or you're already done with your LLB. And by the grace of God, I literally got in. I passed my exams. I nailed my interview, and I went through the training in the program, and then now I am here.
Oh, that deserves also a round of applause, because her story is just showing God's grace in everything. Like there's no any gap that is not showing that God was showing through her career and everything like that. So that is so nice. Thank you for sharing. So the backup question to your career, right? What is one personal testimony that you can share about overcoming the obstacles in your career?
Ooh. Okay, I have just this one that I think as a fresh student going into the work environment as soon as you finish your degree can be like very overwhelming, and you find that there's a lot that goes, because when you are new there, you just think, no, I'm gonna get along with everyone, I'm just gonna have this perfect work environment, filled with positivity, Christian vibes, people that also follow the religion that I follow and everything. And then once you are in, you do realize that, okay, not everyone is going to be my friend. And so sometimes it did get me very down. At some point I was like, oh, I don't know, because I didn't understand it. And then I prayed about it like a lot, because it was like, I was filled with anxiety, guys, like almost every day. When I think about going to work, I would stress out. I would just think, oh my gosh, I have to go back to that place. Mind you, I am enjoying my job. But then it's like you have the people that are like just creating such a bad work environment for you. And so eventually, through prayer, and I speak to my mom about it, I think I kind of overcame that of like, you know what? Not everyone's gonna be my friend. I didn't have everyone being my friend in school. I'm not gonna have everyone being my friend at work.
Definitely.
But what I can do is just like keep my positivity to myself and to the people that actually accept me. And don't let people make you feel bad to the point you're like questioning whether this is the career for you. Because when you started, you knew this was career for you. But sometimes you find that influences around there make you think or question what your career choice is supposed to be. And so you just need to trust yourself, and you're not going to be liked by everyone. That's unfortunately, you're not going to be liked by everyone. And sometimes you get bad treatment and everything. But guys, it gets better. And I'm like, I'm literally like so happy at work and everything. So, and I don't really have everyone being my friend, but I'm so happy. I'm so happy.
That is so true, because I think we all have to learn when you experience that thing. I think people, as like we are human beings, and sometimes when someone is giving us a bad energy, we now think, oh, maybe I'm not supposed to be here because a particular person doesn't like you. But it's not everyone that has to like you in this world. You're going to arrive in places where other people are like looking at you bad, other people are smiling with you, other people are like, not liking you at all. But that should not discourage you to do what God has called you to do.
Honestly, honestly. Because also you think about it, like, guys, I'm human, you're human. Jesus Christ had it's not like everyone liked him. Who am I to be liked by everyone? Am I to be liked by everyone? So he also had his trials and tribulations in terms of relationships, friendships, and people, his circle and everything. So you just have to pick your own circle of people that see you and appreciate you, and you appreciate and see them as well. And
that's true.
It's such a beautiful to have friendships that are built in Christ as well, especially at work, because you don't really get that. People are out to make money and just, so it's nice when you actually meet somebody who's like, and your values align and everything.
Yes,
so it's
yes.
just, it's a beautiful thing.
Yeah. Because when you mentioned just now that why do we have to expect to be liked by everyone, whereas Jesus was not liked by everyone? I mean, if you're a child of God and everybody likes you, just know that you have a problem. Just know that something is wrong with you. Go and check yourself, because when you're a child of God, actually you're going to expect to be treated more worse than how he was treated. So as a child of God, you're going to be hated for loving God. You're going to be hated for succeeding. You're going to be hated for being who you are.
Going to be hated for being the youngest in your profession.
Yes.
So
and that intimidates people.
And in your mind, you're thinking, no, these people will never not like me because I'm the youngest. Because I'm not a threat. I'm new. I'm just like getting experience, and I'm looking up to them. But no, guys,
that's
every
true.
single thing you should know as a Christian guy, girl, women, man, little girl, like every single thing, people will find something wrong with it, and you just have to keep yourself in check. Like, no, I love this about myself. I'm not going to start hating it because people do not see it the way I see it.
Knowing your identity as well. Knowing who you are, like, because sometimes we forget who we are because of the people that's why it's very important. The Bible always says that don't be unequally yoked with unbelievers, because once you are in that deep connection with people that don't have the same values with you, they're gonna weigh you down. You're gonna just be like, no, I think this is not who I am, whereas that is who you have been all these years. But just because of you now have the wrong people in your life, it's not gonna weigh you
literally
down.
go back on your faith, because it's like now you've built up this faith that you and a relationship that you have with Christ, and you're allowing this secondary person to come in between that and make you doubt your own relationship with God. And so it's just up to you to keep your head high.
Yeah, that's true.
Do not ever be ashamed of being a Christian, even if it's at work. Don't ever be ashamed. I literally keep a Bible in my office. When I come back from work on a Monday, I'm literally going to make a prayer before I get into my office. I make a prayer as I'm in my office. If I have to go to court on that day, you just need to, I think prayer reassures us, and that is the one thing that you can't take away from a person, like prayer. You can't take that away from me.
That's true. That's true. That's your own strength. That's you opening your mouth and telling God and thanking God, so no one can take it away from you.
And that's the thing. You will always know if a person is not supposed to be in your life. God will tell you. He will tell you. He'll give you so many signs.
Come on.
We just choose not to listen to them. We just choose not to listen to them. No. He'll be like, no, this is not the friend for you. This is not the friend for you. This is not the guy for you. But you guys are like, yo, but I'm in love with him.
Show me another sign.
My chomi is like this.
Oh my word.
No, he'll show you the sign you need to know that this is not the friend for you.
Yo, that is so true.
Yeah.
Because as human beings, as much as we pray to God, and then God shows us something, just because of being a typical human being, you want what you want. Like, let's say you're saying, God, remove Angie in my life, and God removes Angie. You're like, hey, no, show me another sign. It's because why? You prayed not ready for what God is gonna do. So stop asking God, and then when God does the opposite of what you're expecting, you now set back, and
I honestly, with regards to what she's saying, it's just that with work, I literally had the friends that God was like, no, I don't want these people in your life.
Oh my word.
And the moment I let go and I let God, the most beautiful friendship blossomed. The most beautiful friendship I've ever had blossomed, and it's built on Christianity, and we are in the same we're in the same career. It's beautiful. It's that person, when you see them, you just you light up, and it's very rare. And it's not because it's rare because it's hard to find. It's rare because we don't listen to God when He tells us about our friendships.
That is so true. And I think sometimes us not listening, it blocks what God wants to bring out. Because imagine if you did not listen to God about those friends that you were wanting for yourself, you could not have the friend that you have right now. That is a Christian, that is valued in God as well. So I think it's very important for us to listen to God when He said He gives us an instruction, so that we can unblock the things that are already blocked. Because sometimes the blocked things are because of the people that you have in your life. This is so deep.
Next, on Behind the Veil.
My name is Angelina and this is the declaration. Like committing, guys. It's very difficult. I was not reading my Bible. I was not praying. Guys, when I say I'd given up, I was like literally, take me, please. I don't want to. I didn't feel the need to be living anymore, if I could put it that way. Kind of came up with this idea of like Sundays, we are going to host our own church here in the house. We're going to take turns in preaching and everything. And brought my heart back to him. I was like, God, I know it is only because of your will that I'm still here. Because I've wanted to die for such a long time. But you keep on bringing me back.